Hello Scorpio, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your second half of January reading, focusing on the energies of January 16th through the 31st. Happy New Year, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. There's still time to submit entries for the free reading giveaway, so if you're interested, the deadline is January 31st. Email address is down below, so please turn in those submissions. So today's reading will be general as always, guys. It's not going to resonate with all of you. So if you're interested in booking a private session with me, all that info is down below this video. So we're going to be focusing on how do they feel about you? How does your divine masculine feel? How does your divine feminine feel about you? All right, so let's focus on that, Scorpio. Starting off with the energies of my divine masculine. What's going on in his world, what's going on in his heart, his mind. Okay, so angels and spirit guides, please bring forward your messages for Scorpio, divine masculine energies. All right, let's go. Scorpio, divine masculine. All right, we're starting off with transformation, guys. Okay, so the transformation card is representative of the death card in traditional tarot, and it's also picking up off of your own energy, Scorpio. Okay, so let's pull some more for divine masculine, Scorpio. Okay, well, we've got the shadow card coming through here. Okay, so that is picking up off of the moon card. And you also have new beginnings coming through, which is the Fool card. So you've got three major arcana cards that have come through here for the divine masculine for Scorpio. Let's pull one more. One more card for divine masculine, please, for Scorpio. Angels, spirit guides, please bring it forward. One more. That's too many. Definitely some changes for my divine masculine, but I do feel good things coming forward. You do have the temptation card, a fourth major arcana card coming through here, which is the devil card in traditional tarot, picking up off of Capricorn energy. So perhaps, Scorpio, you are connecting with someone with Capricorn in their chart. Okay, yeah, so let's keep going. Divine feminine energies, let's bring it forward. Okay, what have we got here? Oh, that's too many, guys. Okay. Divine feminine messages, please, for Scorpio. Four major arcanas for my divine masculines. Wow. So let's take a look at our divine feminine. Wow, she's got fulfillment of wishes here. Nine of Cups energy. For divine feminine, let's pull some more. Okay, there's deception and envy coming through as well. Okay, divine feminine for Scorpio, please bring it forward. Okay, we've got the awareness card coming through here. That is the magician in traditional tarot, guys. So let's pull one more. One more for my divine feminine, please. We've got two face up. I'm going to pull that one. Okay, so we have positive movement forward here. So that is Eight of Pentacles. We've also got the fertility card coming through, which is the Empress in traditional tarot, and also picking up off of Aries energy, guys. So for my divine feminines, perhaps you are connecting with someone who is an Aries and or they have Aries in their chart. Okay, and the bottom card here is the Harmony card, which is the Lover's card in traditional tarot, also picking up off of Gemini energy. Okay, what is happening here? Let's check out the Divine Masculine side first. Okay, so we're starting off, Scorpio, with your own energies with the Death card here. Okay, so you are going through some endings and new beginnings here. A renewal. But it's calling for you to accept those changes because you cannot live in the past. All right, Scorpio, you have to move on. It's the death of an old way of thinking that needs to happen before moving forward to a new path. Okay, relationships are coming to an end, but I am feeling that you may still have feelings for this individual, whoever it is that you broke up with, but you're going to get out of that headspace. I'm feeling you're going to rise above this time that you're going through and or have just recently gone through. It is the end of an era for my Divine Masculine. Something has ended. So it's time to go back to a simpler way of living, focus on your life's essentials, getting back onto the right path. It's calling for you to have, to really have your personal growth by being honest with yourself and really self-examining where you've come from and how you contributed to this relationship ending. Okay, guys? Because right next to that, you have the Shadow card, which in traditional tarot is representing the moon. So it represents your emotions for sure. There are secret enemies that are being represented here. Okay, someone who either means you harm or you're just not their favorite person, and or that's how you feel about them. But everything changes. Everything needs to change. With this particular card coming through, there's a level of deception that's being represented here. It's time to take action for my Divine Masculines and face your fears and walk through it anyway, because I am picking up off of your anxiety, your paranoia in regard to your romantic life. Okay, I'm feeling for some of you guys that you've just gotten out of a toxic connection, and so you're a little bit weary about starting again, but that new beginning is right around the corner, guys. Okay, so you need to learn from this experience, learn from what no longer serves you, because there is a light at the end of the tunnel with that Shadow card. It's a period of change, okay? It's a period of healing, but definitely picking up off of some sort of deceptive course of affairs and lies, disillusion. You know, it's been hard for you to think clearly. Your personal faith and your ethics have been tested with this card. So perhaps with this transformation, with this relationship that recently ended, I'm feeling for some of you guys that there was a third-party situation. There was infidelity here, dishonesty, disillusion, deception. But I am feeling for my Divine Masculines that you will learn from this. There is a success after a period of devastation and despair. Okay, so even though you may be really anxious about how the future looks by way of your romantic life, I do feel that with this new beginning card, okay, you will rise from it. Okay, you really need to be careful because you've got your temptations that are still following you around. Okay, so Divine Masculines, just be a little bit careful with that. So looking at this new beginnings card, this is representing the Fool card. So it's asking for you to take a leap of faith, you know, regardless of the fact that you don't really like restrictions, but there's great adventures that await you in your romantic life because you're a dreamer. You love to dream about what the future holds for you, but it's almost like you're self-sabotaging yourself with this type of behavior. Because with these new beginnings, life wants to offer you some positivity. It's a positive, life-changing path that the universe wants to put you on. Okay? But it also comes through with a level of unpredictability, spontaneity. You know, it's picking up off of your energies that you are a free spirit. You're adventurous. You have to trust your own ideas and your plans, okay? So go within and really figure out what is it that you want this time around. For some of you, it is picking up off of your desire to start anew in regard to your career as well. It's picking up off of your entrepreneurial spirit. Okay, so that's for a small group of you guys. Now, examining this particular card here, Temptation card, which is the Devil card in traditional tarot. And again, you ended up having 4 major arcana cards for the Divine Masculine. Okay, so it's calling for you to acknowledge your addictions. Okay, it's picking up off of the fact that you may have some tendencies to be a little bit greedy, a little bit selfish. Okay, you're allowing yourself limiting behaviors to control the direction that life is taking you. You're too focused on your material pleasures in life at this time. You know, so your addictions may be towards food, alcohol, cigarettes, sex, overspending. It could be any of those things. It could also be picking up off of the fact that you're a workaholic and that there is no balance in your life. Okay, so even though these wonderful new beginnings wants to come in for you, Scorpio, for my Divine Masculines, it's really like you're holding yourself back, but you need to embrace your fears, okay? Deal with your codependency, whatever it's stemming from. You have to learn from these experiences. And I feel your desire to want better for yourself. I feel my Divine Masculine's energy with the desire to end negative conditions in his life. Part of this pain is stemming from the fact that he's in love with someone that he either misses or can't have. Still carrying a flame for the one that you love that you can't be with. For some of you guys, you've loved and lost, but you're still holding on to the hope that you guys can reconnect and reconcile. That's for some of you. But you need to slow down. You need to plan carefully. You need to proceed with caution. But most importantly, you need to get a handle on whatever addictions and codependency you are demonstrating here in your life. Let this energy win out with these new beginnings. With these new beginnings and taking that leap of faith, you can absolutely overcome all of the negative tendencies that these other 3 cards are trying to bring forward. But at the end of the day, with the transformation, you have the opportunity for something better to come along because you are knocking down what no longer serves you, okay? Love wants to come in for you, Scorpio, for my Divine Masculines. Remember, this is the overall theme of this reading, harmony, Lover's card, picking up off of Gemini energy as well. Now, looking at the Divine Feminine side, she's got the fulfillment of wishes card. She's got 9 of Cups energy here. She wants to love her Divine Masculine. She's in love with her Divine Masculine. But she's also picking up the energies of some sort of deception going on with him. And so she's a little bit weary to dive fully into this connection because she's feeling that she's gambling a little bit with her heart, regardless of the fact that she feels you are her wish come true. You bring her comfort and satisfaction. Okay, her Divine Masculine is a level of, brings her peace. But she's been picking up off of this energy from her Divine Masculine as well. She knows it. She's quite aware of it. But she loves him dearly. Truly loves him dearly and sees a possibility of wanting a really good future with her Divine Masculine. If given half a chance, that's a possibility. It can totally happen. Okay, guys? So, moving on, we've got the awareness card here, which is the Magician card in traditional tarot. So my divine feminine definitely wants to create her own reality. She's an overachiever, okay? She may be someone who's very business-minded, who may be into science and high-tech type vocation. She wants to switch directions is what I'm feeling with this card. She wants a new project, a new career to focus on. She's very creative. She's very flexible. But she's also in a place where she wants to accomplish things in her life. And with this card, she can absolutely accomplish anything. And first and foremost on her mind is her divine masculine. She wants to fulfill that wish first and foremost. But this is what's holding her back. She wants to manifest change and her desires in her life. And I'm feeling that with her influence, that my divine masculine can succeed in overcoming these temptations, can succeed from learning from having to live in deception and lies and toxicity from past relationships that did not work for him. I do feel that he, with her influence, can break free from that and enjoy these new beginnings that wants to come in for him, because the energies that she's bringing forward with this card is a positive outcome. This is representative of a great love affair and a rekindled romance. So for some of you, your divine masculine is someone that you had a connection with in the past. You guys severed ties for some reason, or there was a separation there. Whether you were in a relationship before or not, or if it was just one of those connections where you just felt it off the bat, and it's like you guys were spiritually connected even if you were not in a relationship. Things are going to change with this card. This brings forward the divine feminine's personal power. And there is a possibility for great love to happen with these two people. So she's not giving up on her divine masculine, regardless of whatever challenges she is observing that he's got. I do feel that regardless of the fact that she's noticing some sort of deception in the connection that she has with him, he's going to eventually find the right type of balance and focus in order to really realize that she is the one for him. Okay, guys, now moving forward with the divine feminine energy, there is positive movement forward here. Financially, she's going to be okay. She's been working very hard at that, honing her skills and her career. For some of my divine feminines, this does represent that you have gone back to school and or you're furthering your education in order to really solidify your future financially, whether you are in a committed relationship with someone that contributes to your income, okay, and your livelihood, or whether you are doing that on your own. But however way the chips fall, my divine feminine is going to be, she'll be fine financially, especially. Now, it's interesting here that we do have the fertility card coming through. This is the Empress card here, guys. Manifestation of growth is coming from my divine feminine. And her success will bring her freedom, material comfort. It will bring her security and protection of her own right, whether she's got her divine masculine with her or not. She can stand on her own 2 feet. She represents femininity, Mother Earth. Okay, she needs to nurture herself, and she's absolutely doing that. She is in excellent physical condition, and she's in good health. She's very creative, a very creative individual, looking out for her personal growth and self-development. She's a good, kind, gentle person. She always acts from a loving space in her heart, and once she becomes a mother, she's going to be a very loving one and will have a very good relationship with her children, whether those children come from her connection with her divine masculine or someone else. But I am feeling, in regard to this connection, these two individuals will come together to build a future, a good solid future for themselves, and they will build a family and have children. This brings forward the energies of the promise of future success. And again, this is the overall theme of this reading, guys. So I do feel that these two individuals will eventually find harmony with each other. I do feel a lot of love in this connection. Okay, so my divine masculine, you've got a little bit of work to do here. Get rid of whatever negative energies are following you forward in regard to your addictions, in regard to any sort of deceptive practices or behaviors that you are either bringing forward or have done in the past. It's time to let these energies rule. Okay, take that leap of faith and start a new chapter in your life, because great adventures want to come in for you with your divine feminine. It's a positive life change that finally the universe wants to put you on. So get on it. Okay, so let's pull some romance angels messages. Okay, so focusing on my divine masculine angels, please bring forward some messages for my divine masculine, and then we'll pull some messages for my divine feminine. All right. Okay, divine masculine energy, please, for Scorpio. What would my divine masculine benefit from at this time? By way of your messages, too many. All right, let's pull those. Okay. Well, we've got past life relationships here, guys. Okay, so I am feeling that your divine feminine is someone that you have connected with in a past life, and that's why it's been very difficult for you to break free from that connection, because you know that she fulfills your wishes. Okay, even though you've kind of led somewhat of a destructive life, either recently or are still in that way of living, she is going to allow you to move forward from that. Okay, you've known each other before, and I truly feel that she's good for you. And look at the other card that came through. She's your soulmate. Okay, for my divine masculines who have any doubt as to how this connection is with your divine feminine, your search is over, guys. She's your soulmate, and it's time that you realize that. Okay, get your life together. Get rid of whatever deception you are bringing to the table, if that's still a factor. Get rid of whatever options you've got going on, any deceit, any lies, and bring forward the really good elements that this new beginning wants to bring forward for you, because your divine feminine is your soulmate. Okay, let's pull some messages for her. Okay, she needs to let go of some control issues. Absolutely. The bottom card is forgiving and learning. Yes. Okay, so for my divine feminine, allow the situation to unfold naturally. Absolutely, especially looking into the romantic connection here. And that's been very difficult for her to just take a step back, because she has observed this level of deception in her connection with her divine masculine. So it's been hard for her to just kind of take a step back and be quiet and just kind of be in observation mode, okay? Because she knows that they are soulmates and that he absolutely fulfills her wishes, okay? So I am picking up the energies that she's going to allow that to happen, and that there will finally be a level of forgiving and learning in this connection, okay? Forgiving what has kind of harmed the connection from coming to fruition at this time. Once especially my divine masculine, releases and heals the past, okay, and experience more love in his present moments, then this connection is going to come to fruition. Okay, so she needs to learn to take a step back and allow him to do the work necessary for him to propel this relationship forward, because ultimately he will recognize that she is his soulmate. Okay, so once this forgiving and learning happens, then this connection with these two people will absolutely come into harmony. They belong together. Those are the energies that I'm feeling here. All right, so let's close out this reading, Scorpio, with some healing messages for you. Could either be for the divine masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. Whoever can benefit from this healing message is what it's coming through. All right, angels, so healing messages, please, for Scorpio for the second half of January. Healing messages, please, for Scorpio. That's too many. Okay. Yeah, we've got divine timing here, guys. So, in regard to this romantic connection, things are going to happen when they're meant to happen. It cannot be rushed. So each individual that's bringing forth their energy, they each have to do what they need to do in order to solidify this connection. So it's going to happen when it's meant to. And once that happens, celebrations will come for this couple. Okay, there will be a lot of celebrations coming in for my divine masculine and my divine feminine. And I am feeling for some of you guys that my divine feminine will be expecting a baby sometime this year from this connection. I'm feeling, and that in itself will be a wonderful thing to celebrate. Absolutely. Bottom card here, guys, for this connection is balance. Okay, there absolutely needs to be a level of balance with this connection, okay, and balance overall individually. So my divine masculine needs to regain balance in his life, as well as my divine feminine, once she lets go of her control issues and releases her fears of whatever deception her divine masculine is bringing forward, then absolutely, once they come together and realize that they are each other's soulmates and that they are fulfilling each other's wishes, that balance will naturally come to be. All right, guys. So Scorpio, those are my messages for you at this time. A lot of information coming through here. So I hope that whoever this came through for, that you were able to gain some insight from it. All right, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. I will be back in February with more readings. Again, there is still time to turn in your entries for the free reading giveaway. And if you are interested in booking a private session with me, that information is down below this video. All right, guys, so thank you, and I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.